Skol, Vikings Nation. What's good, purple and gold faithful? The 2025 NFL Draft is just 9 days away, and the mock drafts are dropping like bombs in a Brian Flores Blitz package. Today, we're diving into ESPN's latest 3-round mock draft from Mel Kiper Jr. and Field Yates, where our Minnesota Vikings snag Ohio State's beastly offensive lineman Donovan Jackson and Oklahoma's ball-hawking safety Billy Bowman Jr. Can these picks solidify our roster for a Super Bowl run? Let's break it down with the energy of a U.S. Bank Stadium roar. Picture this: Green Bay, Wisconsin, April 24, 2025, and the Vikings are on the clock at pick 24. The mock draft buzz is electric, and Kiper and Yates have us grabbing Donovan Jackson, a 6 feet 4 inches, 315-pound mauler from Ohio State. This guy's a tone setter, a guy who pancakes defenders and rallies his teammates. Perfect for our Viking warrior vibe. But here's the kicker. Is left guard really our biggest need? Or are we overlooking something else? Stick with me as we unpack this pick and what it means for J.J. McCarthy's protection. So, what's the deal with our offensive line and why Jackson? Let's set the stage. Our O-line's been a roller coaster, with Ryan Kelly hitting his 30s and Blake Brandel raising eyebrows at left guard. Not always the good kind. The Vikings have drafted 23 offensive linemen since free agency began, showing they're serious about building a wall. Jackson's versatility, having played both guard and tackle, could be the missing piece to keep McCarthy upright. What do you think, Skol fans? Is Jackson the answer, or should we be eyeing another position? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's zoom in on Donovan Jackson's game. This dude's a first-team All-American who started at left guard for Ohio State before sliding to left tackle during their playoff run. Scouts like Lance Zierlein praise his fluid movement and ability to dominate in zone and gap schemes. Exactly what Kevin O'Connell's offense needs. At 315 pounds, he's a brick wall with the athleticism to pull and punish. Imagine him opening lanes for Aaron Jones or protecting McCarthy's blindside. But here's the question. Should we keep him at guard or test him at tackle? Let's dive deeper into the strategy next. Now, let's talk about the Vikings draft philosophy. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah loves to wheel and deal, and staying put at 24 isn't a guarantee. In this mock, we don't trade, which is spicy because Jackson's a high-upside pick who could start day one. The Athletic notes that Jackson's ability to diagnose stunts, something our line struggled with last season, makes him a plug-and-play guy. But with only 4 picks in 2025, every selection's gotta hit. Are we cool with an O-lineman here? Or do you want a splashier pick like a corner or D-tackle? Hit the comments with your draft dreams. Let's pivot to the other gem in this mock draft. Billy Bowman Jr., snagged at pick 97 in the 3rd round. Oklahoma's safety is a playmaking machine with 11 picks over 3 seasons, a perfect fit for Flores' aggressive defense. With Cameron Bynum gone to free agency and Harrison Smith pushing 36, our secondary needs fresh blood. Bowman's a football vacuum, as Yates calls him, but grabbing him in round 3? That's a steal, or is it a reach? Let's unpack why this pick has me hyped. Bowman's scouting report is straight fire. Despite being under 6 feet, he's a relentless leader with a nose for the ball, per Last Word on Sports. His senior year in the SEC erased doubts about his Big 12 roots, showing he can hang with the big dogs. Pair him with Josh Metellus and maybe Theo Jackson, and our safety room could be nasty. But here's the suspense. If Harrison Smith retires in 2026, is Bowman ready to step up as a starter? Vikings Nation, what's your take on this 3rd-round gamble? Let's set the scene for our defense. Brian Flores loves versatile, ball-hawking safeties, and Bowman fits the mold. SI.com says his 11 interceptions make him a fun addition to our scheme, especially after losing Bynum. The Vikings secondary is a question mark, with only Byron Murphy Jr. locked in at corner. Bowman could be the glue that holds our backfield together, but drafting a safety this early, when we could grab a D-tackle or corner, feels bold. Should we prioritize the trenches instead? Let me know below. Now, let's talk big picture. The Vikings went 14-3 last season but fell short in the playoffs, and 2025 is about taking that next step. Kiper's mock has us doubling down on trenches and secondary, which screams protect McCarthy, disrupt offenses. Jackson and Bowman could be foundational pieces, but mock drafts are just guesses. CBS Sports says 6 of 7 experts have us going defensive back in round 1. So why the O-line love from Kiper and Yates? Is this the right path? Or are we missing a chance to go all in on defense? The suspense is killing me. Alright, Skull fam, let's wrap this with a banger. The 2025 NFL Draft is our chance to reload for a Super Bowl push, and picks like Jackson and Bowman could set the tone. Will Kwesi stay put, trade down, or shock us all? Smash that like button if you're hyped for draft season. Drop a comment with your dream Vikings pick, and subscribe for more Vikings news to keep the purple pride alive. Share this with your fellow Skull brothers and sisters, and let's get ready to roar in Green Bay. Skull Vikings!